this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here? As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. This is dealing with your boy Boosie. Now Boosie done caught himself in another situation. As you guys can see in the thumbnail, you guys read the title. Some GDs from Chicago that pulled up on Boosie to question him about what actually happened to Duke the Jeweler. Now, if you guys not familiar with the story, Duke the Jeweler was out in Houston a couple days ago based on Boosie having a concert. Not only that, Boosie had an after party. This after party, it included a big dice game, a lot of money involved, big money on the deck, big money on a pool table. As you guys could see in the social media video that's floating around, J Prince Jr. was there, Boosie, Duke the Jeweler, again, a bunch of other guys with big money in the building. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, word is that Boosie got a little irritated because he had lost some money, man. Now, word is that Duke the Jeweler, he came up in a dice game. He came up at least, they said at least over 100,000. He didn't got too much money and he trying to leave out of here too fast. I'm trying to tell y'all something, especially how hood dice games go. I'm trying to tell y'all something, especially how hood dice games go. When dudes is down, they not gonna let you like leave like that, but they cash. You know what I'm saying? They say, hey man, you at least gotta give me a chance to win half of my money back. And you know, some guys, again, Duke, he probably was busy. He probably had another errand to run, probably had something to do. He probably had a chick to smash, who knows? But at the same time, he had to get up out of there. But, you know, some people follow him. Some guys is on him. The call was made. He leaving already. Dude barely even left the driveway. Come on, man. Boosie said, I was in the garage and I heard the shots ringing out. That mean dude barely pulled off and they was already on him. Who knew the location of the function that it was going to be at, that you got some jack boys sitting on the side waiting for whoever come out there? And I know Duke ain't the first one who left there. You know what I'm saying? Duke ain't the only dude with money who had left there first. I know of some guys that was before him, but that's what I'm saying. This is the reason why some GDs, or again some BDs from Chicago, we know it was some guys from Chicago that pulled up to Boosie to question him about what actually happened to Duke. They want to hear the story out his mouth. You know what I'm saying? From him. They don't want to read about it or see about it or hear about it, him talking about it on social media. They want to hear what happened. Because like I told y'all from the beginning, Duke, he was a plug dude. Like I said, not only from his family side, also from the streets. That's why you had some people that saying, oh, probably it was the GDs. Again, it could have been a BDs. It could have been any set from Chicago. Because like I said, he's a plug guy like that. And like I'm trying to tell y'all, they not going to let his untimely demise go without question. They not going to let it go without every rock turned over and every person who was at that function. They going to see what their story is going to be as well. Come on now. You best believe they approached J Prince Jr. as well, because it was pictures that he was next to J Prince Jr. So they gonna question him as well. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if everybody's story aligned. Cause like I said, man, they ain't playing, man. They lost a guy that was well connected, like I said, in Chicago, man. And we know they not finna just let it bow down like that, man. So like I said, man, that's the reason why Boosie had to go on social media to let y'all know. And to basically tell the guys from Chicago he had nothing to do with it. Don't come at him with it. He will be the first one to get approached because Boosie is the one who invited Duke out. He invited him to the concert in Houston. He invited him to this little after party, the little function they had, again, with the big dice game, with the big money on the table. You know what I'm saying? So again, when there's all that money in the building, Duke, he got too comfortable. But that goes to show you can't be too comfortable. Even around you people, even around the people that you may know that you know got money. Hey man, they may send their guys on you. You never know. Just watch your back. Hey, but as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have some people irritated at that. And you know, during the dice game, when some guys up, you know, they get to talking a lot of trash. You know what I'm saying? And that would irritate the one who's losing the most. And we know Boosie can be easily irritated. Now check this out. We know that Boosie took to social media to proclaim he had nothing to do with Duke untimely demise. First, we always want to pay our respects and say rest in peace to Duke and condolences to his family. But again, Boosie had to go on social media and proclaim that he had nothing to do with Duke the Jeweler being sent up. He said people got to stop going on social media, including him, and saying that he the one that set up Duke the Jeweler, when he says that's not the case at all. Boosie says he actually invited Duke the Jeweler out to Houston to not only enjoy the concert and the after show, but also he was going to spend some money with Duke. He said he wanted Duke to make a piece for him. He wanted to spend a bag with him. I know Boosie ain't never spent a bag with Duke before, so, I mean, who knows? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Again, not to place Boosie in the midst of this. But at the same time, like I said, word is that some GDs from Chicago then pulled up to Boosie to question him about what actually happened to Duke the Jeweler. And again, I got some guys that saying, hey, they saying there was some GDs. Hey, it might be some BDs, Mo's, you know what I'm saying? Some 4Ps. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know, because some people got to understand that Duke, you know what I'm saying? He was a well-connected guy. He was a plug, like for real. His family, you know what I'm saying? His associates, the guys he messed with. What I'm saying is Boosie know that he had to come up with a statement, because he know that Duke is a plug guy. Boosie had to be one of the first ones to say, hey man, check this out. Because I'm letting y'all know this, because when Boosie came to social media to say that he had nothing to do with Duke untimely demise, he wasn't talking to the fans, his followers on social media. He was talking to them guys out in Chicago. He was letting them know, like, hey man, that's Boosie saying, I know y'all know that Duke came out here to Houston and messed with me. I'm letting y'all know that had nothing to do with that. Boosie was the first one to go on social media and tell basically the situation, what happened. You know what I'm saying? The story goes that two dudes pulled up with ski masks, hopped out, you know what I'm saying, got the chopping at Duke. Hopped out, grabbed the chains and grabbed the bag that had the cash in it. Now check this out, like I said, remember he was at a big dice game with a lot of money. And not only that, it was also word that he had at least up to $1 million in jewelry on his neck and on his wrist. So like I said, not only is people irritated that Duke is up winning money at the dice game, not only that, he flashy, he got on a big chain, you know what I'm saying? And he got a bag full of cash. Y'all don't think one of them guys in there then sent, they love send-offs, you know what I'm saying? They love pawn men to go after Duke the Jeweler. Come on, man. See, this thing I understand, man. When dudes know it's going to be a lot of money in the building, they almost feel comfortable. Like, yeah, ain't nobody, I don't think nobody there going to be on some activity, going to be on some robbing activity, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that's why they feel comfortable with wearing a bunch of jewelry around one another. Yeah, I know they got their entourage, they got their affiliates with them to make sure that nothing happens. But at the same time, most of them only really goes where money go. So the reason why I'm saying that, in that whole little function at that after party that Boosie threw, you know what I'm saying? It was money in the building. But like I said, when you one of the guys that got money but you lose in the bag, and then the homie that's up, you don't really mess with like that. You just bought him out here to so-called do a piece for you. It's nothing for you to be like, hey man, watch fam.